But there was a period of 10 years there that I couldn't get any writing work at all, and
Yep.
I
Yep.
took any job I could get. I was a janitor for a while, and then circumstances happened. I moved out to Colorado, where I am now, and I had given up writing novels. I originally set out to write novels, and when I was fresh out of college, I tried. I just sat down and tried to wing it, and eventually I realized, well, yeah, I have 30,000 words of absolute crap here. They don't make any sense. Nobody's interested in this. So I gave it up. I always had a flair for comics, and when that opportunity opened up, I knew what to do. But I still wanted to write novels. And it wasn't until about 10 years ago when I dipped my toe back in and I started writing. And one day I looked up and I said, holy shit, I know what I'm doing. And by that, I mean, I understood story. What constitutes
Mm.
story? And there are a million ingredients. But once you understand what constitutes story, you very seldom take a wrong turn. When I was young, I'd write this stuff and say, oh, I wrote it. It must be genius, but it had nothing to do with the story. Didn't advance the story. It didn't give you any insights into the protagonist. And that's all gone now. So
Mm.
my approach to writing has changed radically. And I never used to outline. There are very few successful novelists who don't outline. Elmore Leonard was one of them. Peter Brandvold, the Western writer, is another one. Pete puts out 6 books a year, 6 novels, and he gets up every morning and he hits the keyboard, and he doesn't pause for lunch until he's got at least 2 or 3,000 words down. This is every day, and people say,
Right.
"Mike, you're so prolific. Look at all this stuff you do." Now, and it doesn't seem that way to me. I can do maybe 3 novels a year. But Kevin J. Anderson, he's a guy that writes the Dune sequels, and Kevin is a great science fiction writer. Kevin publishes at least 500,000 words a year uh, because he's got that work ethic and the imagination, but he also cheats. He doesn't actually type. He narrates everything into a recorder while he's hiking through the mountains, and then he pays somebody to transcribe it, and then he goes over the finished transcription and makes changes there. Kevin is an avid mountaineer. He has climbed every 14er in Colorado. That's a mountain over 14,000 feet, and there are 53 of them.
Mm. Jesus. So it's all about grind. It's all about work, grit, and I think
It's
that's
about
what
discipline, for sure.
discipline. That's a perfect term to describe, and this is one that I've been trying to. Well, you can't force that among people as far as trying to instill that. I wouldn't say that, but I do think that's definitely when you're doing something like this, publishing, man, it's going to require a lot of discipline to do great things. Alpha Core #1's pre-order is live. Written by the legendary Chuck Dixon and penciled by Joe Bennett. Visit Rippaverse.com to grab a copy and any of the merchandise items. Be sure to also check out the animated trailer for the campaign, which is the latest project from Rippaverse Studios. Y'all be easy.